Hey guys, this is Alpha Tots, and this is going to be my first tech review on this channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Moto Z2 Force by T-Mobile. Now, T-Mobile or Lenovo has not paid for this video. They're not sponsors. I bought this device myself. Now, my first impressions on this phone is that it's very thin. It has this gigantic camera hump in the back, which suits the dual 12 megapixel cameras. Overall, the phone does feel premium, a little on the light side, but that's fine. On the front of the phone, we have a 5.5-inch 1440p display, along with a fingerprint reader which doubles as a navigation bar. If you swipe to the right, it'll bring up your most recent apps. Swipe to the left, we have a back button. And if you just touch the middle, it'll bring you back to the home screen. Touch and hold, it'll bring up Google Assistant. On the bottom, we have a USB Type-C with no headphone jack, but that's pretty much a standard with smartphones these days. On the top of the phone, we have the micro SD/SIM card slot, along with the microphone. And on the back of the phone, we have our pin connectors for our Moto mods, which will be in a different video, along with our Motorola logo and our dual 12 megapixel camera sensors with a flash. On the right side, we have most of our physical switches. Now, I'm not really a fan of the button placement here because we have our volume rockers next to our power switch. And the only thing that bugs me is when I want to turn the screen on to check my notifications, I always tend to hit the volume down button instead of the power button, even though the power button has a different feel to it. Out of the box, we have Android 7.1.1. The other variants, I know Verizon has an update to Android 8.0. Overall performance on this phone is very snappy due to the Snapdragon 835 processor with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of ROM, expandable through micro SD card. So you won't be disappointed with the phone's overall performance. Heading over to the cameras, we have a 12 megapixel dual lens system, with the second lens being able to capture photos in true black and white. It also helps the camera with portrait mode, which I will be showing some samples. And on the front facing camera, we have a 5 megapixel camera with an LED flash. Here's some sample shots that I took with the Z2. If you need more time, just pause the video to take a closer look at the shots. I'll see you all in a bit. Now this is me running. So final thoughts on this device. Would I recommend it to a friend? Yes, definitely. Especially if it has the latest Snapdragon 835 chipset along with 4 gigabytes of RAM. Not only is it half off in T-Mobile, again not a sponsor, and they sell this phone for $370, $720 full price if it's not on sale. So it's an absolute steal to get this phone for only $370. It has a front-facing mono speaker which sounds decent, along with a 1440p AMOLED display at 5.5 inches. Now the aspect ratio is not 21:9 or like what the current smartphones have these days. It still has that 16:9 aspect ratio. Another pro of this phone would be the Moto mods. It works with future, current, and past Moto mods, so you won't have a problem with the next Moto Z coming out or whatever they want to call it. All the mods will work. The only thing I don't like about this phone is that there's no headphone jack. You'd have to buy a USB Type-C to headphone jack adapter. Another con is that it's not waterproof. It has the nano coating on it, which makes it splash proof, so you can't dunk this in the water or go swimming with it. And then my final con on this phone is that it has no LED light in the front of the phone to notify you if you have any notifications. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. If I reach 500 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway. Again, thank you guys for watching. This is Alvatot. Peace out. I forgot to mention about the coolest trick on the phone. So if you do a chopping motion, chop chop, LED light goes on, so that's pretty convenient. And if you do a twisting motion, the camera goes on, so that's pretty nice.